Peak Fitness Foundation Core Program, all right? This can also be seen as an addition to our daily warm-up. My lovely assistant Loretta here is going to demonstrate our exercises, and we're just going to go through these quickly, and again, I'll just give you sets of reps and modifications as we go along. So our first exercise is just 90-90 breathing, okay? So with 90-90 breathing, what I'm going to ask Loretta to do is she's going to put her hands on her stomach. Okay, we're looking for about 10 to 15 breaths here, and all we're trying to do is get as fat as we can, meaning my belly is going to expand forward as well as out into our sides here and into the ground. So kind of like I'm blowing up a balloon. So I'm going to ask her to just take a deep breath in, fill your belly with air, and exhale. Good. Deep breath in, fill your belly with air, and exhale. And when I'm coaching her, I want her hands like right on the side of her ribs so she can feel herself not only going out, or up, but also going out. So we know we get this 360-degree expansion. When I'm coaching this, I want anywhere from 6 to 8 seconds in and about 6 to 8 seconds out. So very, very long breaths like you're going to sleep. Okay, this is also a good thing to do before you sleep. So that's our first exercise. For number 2, Loretta's feet are elevated on a step here, and or a chair. And what this is doing is flattening her back out. So what I'm going to ask her to do is press her back into the ground. Okay, this is called a 90-90 hip lift. For 90-90 hip lift, we're just going to lift her hips slightly off the ground. Okay, what she's doing is she's contracting her hamstrings, and she's getting tight here. Notice she's just about a quarter of an inch off the ground, so not much. You're doing this right, you're going to feel this here and here. Now, take a deep breath in, Loretta. Purse your lips and blow out. Whereas got a little bit of a cold here, but you get the idea. Once again, deep breath in through your belly, purse your lips, blow out. Think about shrink wrapping around your spine. What I'm coaching her to do is take a deep breath in, purse her lips, and then as she's blowing out, I'm thinking about tightening my abs so they're tightening around my waist. We're going to perform 4 reps at the top, and then she's going to come down and relax. All right, we're going to do this 2 more times. So, 3 reps of 4 breaths. So I want you to come up again. A couple more. Good. Once again. Good. And rest. Excellent. All right. So for our next exercise, we're going to perform a glute bridge. Okay, and all glute bridge is making sure our glutes are doing the work versus our back or our hamstrings. Okay, so to start out, what I'm going to ask Loretta to do is just straighten your legs out. Okay, so now grab your butt cheeks. All right, keep your legs straight. Now I want you to tighten your left butt cheek into your hand about 10 times. All right, don't tighten super hard, just enough to feel that in your butt. Okay, this is turning on the right muscles. Oftentimes when you're doing the glute bridge, you're going to feel your hamstrings. So this is a good thing to do to warm up. Or if you find that you still feel your hamstrings during the glute bridge, just do this as your actual exercise until you can progress on. Now we never feel that in your butt versus your hamstrings. Okay. All right, let's do the other side for a couple reps.
How's your trip up the Tallahassee?
Pretty much what you would expect. Long.
Excellent. All right, now I want you to bend your knees, Loretta, so we're going to do a glute bridge. And all I'm going to ask her to do here, she's going to push her knees out slightly, all right? And we're just going to do about 10, we're going to go anywhere from 10 to 30 reps. For demonstration purposes, we're just going to do a couple, all right? So pressure back into the ground first. Now I just want to get movement from her hips. So she's going to come up a little bit higher. Up, and squeeze your butt. Okay, notice her hands are on her butt. I still want her to be squeezing her butt in this position. Now, you're able to feel your butt versus your hamstring. Good, come down. Excellent. Okay, let's do this again. Squeeze. Come down. Awesome. Excellent, nice. Still feeling your butt, is that right? Starting to get into your hamstring a little bit?
Not up high, but
a little bit lower. Okay. As long as it's the butt, that's okay. All right, that's our glute bridge exercise. All right, now for our next exercise, Loretta's feet are going to be off the ground. Okay, her feet are connected, her knees are apart like this. She's going to put her hands in her knees. She's going to take a deep breath in through her belly. She's going to blow out. tighten her abs and press her hands into her knees. So she's blowing, tightening and pressing. It's going to help us to feel it in our core. Deep breath in. Blow out. Squeeze. Key here, back stays pressed into the ground the entire time. You should feel this in the abs versus anywhere else. Okay, deep breath in. Blow out. Tighten. One more time. Deep breath in. Blow out. Tighten. Now, if you do feel this at all in your lower back or anywhere other than your abs, you can bring your feet down and we can do the same thing. Okay, so put your hands on your knees again. So your feet stay down. Okay, we're just going to do the same thing. All right, actually, just right here. Deep breath in. Push your back into the ground, grow and tighten. This is going to be an easier version of with your legs lifted up. One more time. Blow out. Tighten, very good. You able to feel that in your abs? Good job. Okay. Now, for our next exercise, we're going to do a bent leg side plank. Okay, so for bent leg side plank, what I want you to do is we're going to bend our knees. Okay, we're going to be laying in this position. The first thing I'm going to do is dig my elbow into my ground, into the ground, and just tighten this muscle here. Okay, so I should feel this in my side. I'm going to take a deep breath in, blow out, and tighten. And again, I'm feeling this right here. A progression, once I'm able to do that, while feeling it for anywhere from 6 to 8 breaths here, is to raise up and do the same thing. So deep breath in, blow out, tighten, and really squeeze your fist, squeeze everything so we're getting in the right place. If you find that you're feeling it in your shoulder or anywhere else, okay, I'm going to then start down like this. As I'm blowing out, I'm thinking about digging my elbow into the ground, tightening my fist, and just getting as tight as possible here. Alright, now, for our next exercise, we're going to get Loretta into bird dog. Okay, you're familiar with bird dog, is that right? Let's do this one together, Loretta. Come on all fours with me.
Finish that up. Let's go.
Back up a little bit.
Bend your knees.
Alright, now for bird dog, I want you to think about getting your back flat like the table. Let's back up just a little bit more so we can get the frame here. Keep going, keep going, good. Alright, now, you're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to blow out. And just extend one arm and extend out to the leg. Alright, bring it back. Take a deep breath in. Blow out. Extend the opposite arm, the opposite leg. Very good. Now, 4 keys here is that we want to make sure that as she extends, the back stays motionless. Meaning, if I come up too much, my back is going to arch or rotate. I want to think about just moving from my legs and my arms. I should be able to serve a plate of food off my back. Now, if you find that you're not able to do that with good form, you can just raise your legs. So deep breath in, blow out, extend, deep breath in, blow out, extend. Now, for our last exercise, we're going to perform a cat camel. Okay, so cat camel, and I'll demonstrate this one, is basically what we're doing is we're just rounding our back as much as we can, and then I'm thinking about just collapsing in, starting at my lower back. So everything is rounded here. My lower back starts to flex down, followed by my middle back, followed by my upper back. So everything is now arched as much as I can. And I start to round my back from the bottom all the way up to the top. One more time.
Alright guys, come on up. Alright, let's go squat and stand. Okay, so wide stance with your feet. Remember, grab ankles, squat down, arms up. Alright, let's get 6 of those. Where are we at again? Was it Tennessee? New York, yeah. Close, right?
Yeah.
And that's your Peak Fitness Daily Core Program.